The Ateneo Blue Eagles are still the kings of the UAAP. The Blue Eagles completed a rare three-peat after sweeping UST in the UAAP Season 82 Finals. Ateneo also swept the elimination round, becoming the first team in UAAP history to go 16-0 in a single season. And with us today to talk about Ateneo's historic achievement is our UAAP analyst, Jett Manuel. Jett, 16-0, parang ang daling sabihin, di ba? Ang daling sabihin, oh, season sweep. But I think you can really help make people appreciate gaano kahirap, gaano ka-elusive it is to have a perfect season.
Well, there's a reason why this 16-0 is the first time it's ever happened in the Final Four history of the UAAP. It's just, it sounds impossible to do just because, you know, you have a lot of maybe basic factors na walang injuries, you know, walang bad games yung mga players mo, first string of games, walang magre-relax, ganyan. And, you know, you gotta credit, the coaching staff and the trainers for that. But aside from that, you know, to appreciate it more, like you said, is just the amount of will, sacrifice, and focus that the entire team, 15 strong players, plus the coaching staff and everyone else helping, the amount of focus that it took them to actually stay locked in for a common goal and the sacrifices that it entails through a whole season, including playoffs and finals. Kasi in the eliminations, as a player, it's very easy to relax. You have you swept the first round and then biglang, oh, sure na tayo sa Final Four, or ito na, malakas na tayo number 1, ganyan, anytime we can flip it on. But to actually do that, na hindi, we're gonna stay locked in, we're gonna stay focused on our goal, we're gonna do all the hard work it takes to practice that hard every game, to perform like that. That's just, that for me as a player, wow. Parang it makes me really feel now, how did they do that? And I so much respect, not just for Coach Tab, but for all the players that actually play, whatever their role was, whatever minutes they played. That's just tremendous, tremendous respect for me.
You mentioned something about you will need players to sacrifice, no? In order for you to have a perfect season. So let's say in the Ateneo context, which players had to make what particular sacrifices to make this work?
Well, maybe the first people you're going to look at are the key players. You know, you have 3D Ravenna who's leading the pack in everything. If you look at his numbers, they all went down. He's still one of the best players in the college basketball, how he's proven it. But the numbers that he had, the averages of this season, bumaba siya eh. And that's sacrifice already. I mean, 3D, we all know how talented he is. And as a player, most of the time, you're gonna think, nah, this is my last season. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have, you know, monster numbers. I'm gonna prove to everyone how PBA or professional, internationally ready I am. So, yun, he took a step back for the common goal of the team, and that's your best player. And then guys like Isaac, he was not playing a lot, and how heroic he was the previous season. And then Ange Kwame, who at certain points, you know, have minute restrictions, or, you know, pag maganda laro ng teammate niya, hindi siya nagde-demand na siya yung maglaro. So players like that, if you start from the key players, even Matt Nieto giving way to SJ Belanghel, parang it will trickle down, and as a younger player, parang titingin ka sa taas na parang, wow, these guys are sacrificing their numbers for the good of the team. What right do I have to actually follow that? And if one player from them sabihin lang na, sabihin ni 30, bigay mo sa akin yung bola, gusto ko mag-score this game, instant na yun, it takes away everything that the whole team is looking up to. So yun yung sacrifice that I saw from them.
Yeah, I don't know if people understand yung gaano ka tindi na graduating player na nag-iisip na ng PBA.
Of course,
and sasabihan mo na, bata, on your final year in the UAAP, gusto ko mag-sacrifice ka.
Oh.
So hindi mo makukuha yung malalaking stats. Okay lang ba sa'yo yun?
I will be the first to say, ano naman, last year pa na.
Last year mo na eh.
Papadraft ako next year.
Exactly. And I think that's why, di ba, walang mythical team member ang
yes,
Ateneo.
exactly, yeah.
I mean, where do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just for me, that's just the power or whatever respect they had for Coach Tab. And as a coach, I'm gonna say it, as a coach, that's extremely difficult to put upon your players, especially young guys. I mean, yung mga bata, syempre gusto nila sikat sila, gusto nila nasa ano sila. But they won a championship. Yun yung sinasabi na pag champion tayo, lahat tayo sikat. And that's exactly what happened.
Are we gonna see this again? 16-0?
I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. I mean, yes, Ateneo is still there. They have a lot of core players returning. Coach Tab is still there. But You know, that's a feat to be done. I mean,
Whether it's
16,
Ateneo or someone else, huh?
Talking about, with much respect to other teams, that's extremely difficult. You have to have luck also on your side. You know, you can't just have that ano lang, hard work lang.
Or talent, hard work. I mean,
Yep.
so in college basketball, how does luck come into play?
Oh, yeah. First of all, injuries. You know, you can't prepare, or no matter how prepared your body is for injuries na malas ka lang, matapilok ka, or diba, whatever injury. So, that's luck already. Second, dapat swerte ka yung, if may down game ka, yung teammate mo, he suddenly has a good game. So, and we've seen a lot of guys step up in the season for Ateneo, talking about them. So, luck is a huge factor, especially yun for injuries. And, magkasakit. So, if magkasakit ka within the season,
Or even internal conflicts.
Yun. Oh,
Kasi
yun.
you're gonna put together 15, 16 guys.
Yep.
These are all confident, talented guys, all wanting na magpakita ng talent. You're bound to have whatever, inggitan sa playing time, or eto, paborito kasi yan ni anak yan ni coach, or whatever, ganyan, di ba? You need luck to avoid all those, like, pitfalls.
Yeah, I mean, I've experienced it also personally. Madali rin mangyari yun na kasi they have voices in the outside eh. So, they're telling you na dapat ganito ka, dapat ganyan ka, hindi siya ganyan. So, yung ego mo to come into play, going back to what I said in the beginning, how did they do that na hindi nag-affect yung egos nila?
So, if this achievement is so elusive and if it's so rare, how long till we, imagine mo, the last time a perfect season happened na championship was 1993.
Okay, 1 year old ako nun. Hindi ko siya, okay.
Nasa college.
Basta ako lang.
Nasa college ako nun eh. But I saw that. I witnessed that. UST, perfect season, 14-0. It took how many years na mag 16-0?
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible. There's going to be a chance, maybe a perfect season in the elimination round. I mean, but to go straight from that, tapos may gap period, then the Final Four, and then may finals ka pa na isa-straight mo against teams that are gunning at you the whole time. That's, so I'm going to have to say very, very low percentage before we see that again.
Maybe if you become a coach, you're the one who's gonna make it happen. Thank you very much, Jett, for really putting this 16-0 accomplishment into perspective.
Thanks, Tito Mix, for having me.
Still ahead, we reintroduce you to a knockout specialist who won a gold medal for the Philippines in a 2017 SEA Games. Stay with us.